The '08 Chevy Corvette LS3 is the quintessential American sports car. Big power, big tires, big exhaust note, and at $50K, a big bang for the buck. The '08 Vette is the best Vette ever to bless this great land, and we like it. To us, the Vette is like a can of Rocky Mountain Coors. Yes, it's mass-produced, but on a hot day, it's still mighty refreshing. So we've decided to have our own Performance Oktoberfest in the middle of June. Our favorite American beer, the '08 Vette, versus the finest German Pilsner, the Audi R8. The R8 is a well-balanced, meticulously handcrafted machine. It's rare, elitist, and in brewers' terms, extremely full-bodied. So the question remains, with a 0 to 60 time almost identical and at nearly half the price, can the Vette hold its own against Germany's finest? Or will it just end up being a watered-down can of hops? Gentlemen, raise your steins. It's time for another WebRides TV Super Lap. As the little brother of the Z06, the 2008 LS3 Corvette features bigger brakes, a tuned suspension, quicker steering, lower gearing, and costs around $50K. It has the R8 beat in engine size, horsepower, torque, and top speed. It's even 200 pounds lighter than the R8. However, the R8 does have an advantage over the Vette with its all-wheel drive handling capabilities. Let's take a closer look at the WebRides TV Super Lap. With a flying start, the cars will pass the start line and enter into our high-speed lateral transition. The cars will then enter our slalom section, where heavy braking, handling, and managing the throttle is of the utmost importance. Here's where the R8 might save some time with its handling capabilities. The tight decreasing radius turn will force the cars to drop their speed as low as 12 miles an hour. Next, the back-end straight will test the cars in acceleration, where top speeds reach triple digits. The Corvette could possibly save some time here. At the end of the stretch, the cars will have to brake heavily, reaching 1 to 1.5 Gs of deceleration. Finally, there's one last turnaround before the finish line. Enough talk, let's put them to the test. Here's Nathan's fastest lap with the 2008 Corvette LS3.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do this course here, and we're going to give both the cars a fair shot. So here we go. Man, this car is so good. Hard braking. This is a really tight corner here. Try and get the car as turned as good as possible. And then this is hard acceleration. We're accelerating as hard as we can. I mean, I've already been on the throttle for a few seconds. I'm already doing 90 miles per hour. Fourth gear, 100 miles an hour in third gear. Brakes. Your little slide going.
LS3 finished with a time of 46.118 seconds. Pretty good, but let's see how the R8 compares.
Start of the first run here.
And the lap starts now.
We're going to go a lot faster this time. There we go. Much faster. I can actually slide it now. Good. This thing is awesome. It gives you that feeling that you expect out of a German car. Much, much better. You know, I like this car a lot. Third gear, 90 miles an hour. Fourth gear, we're not getting quite the same top speed as the Corvette, but we can stop a lot better.
The R8 finished with a time of 44.689. Big difference. Now let's compare the runs side by side. At the first high-speed transition, the Corvette is definitely showing the prowess of its better power-to-weight ratio and straight-line speed. It leads by 0.106 seconds. The second high-speed transition, the Corvette is carrying a higher lateral load through the apex. The Corvette's lead is now reduced to 0.056 seconds. Transitioning into the slalom portion, the lead has changed. The R8 has gained more than a full second over the Vette, pulling out a lead of just under 1 second. Notice on the turnaround how much wider Nathan had to take the Corvette. The handling superiority of the R8 has stretched its lead to 1.4 seconds. On the back straight, the Corvette manages to make up 0.3, but the R8 still leads by over a second. Nathan was also able to take the R8 an additional 71.2 feet before braking. At the last turnaround, the R8 regains its lost 0.3 of a second at the back straight and tacks on another 1/10 for good measure. In the end, the Audi R8 finishes 1.43 seconds ahead of the Corvette LS3.
Both cars handled incredible through the slalom course, high speed, low speed. We set up a course that really demonstrated all aspects of both cars. The feeling that I got from the Corvette was that it was a little bit sloppy on the transitions. Coming through the high speed and the low speed slalom course, I felt like the car had a ton of body roll and it was always kind of out of control. I always felt like I was having to save it from a slide. Where the R8 was easy to point, the four-wheel drive really kept the car in line. It kept the weight right over the tires. So the question of the day is the Audi R8 worth $70,000+ more as they're equipped than the Corvette LS3? You look at the Corvette, it's been the same design for the past, I don't know how many years. I like the car, it's really sexy, it's sleek looking, but it just doesn't have that new sex appeal like the R8 does. I felt safer going faster in the R8, that's for sure. We went ahead and looked at the difference between the two. The Audi outperformed the Corvette in braking, in cornering, in acceleration. However, by the end of the straightaway, the Corvette was 2 more miles per hour faster than the Audi. So it still has that grunt, that horsepower. And it does feel cheaper. It feels like it doesn't have the same quality. So there you have it. The Audi R8 wins the Super Lap battle on Web Rides TV. See you guys next time. Make sure to check out more videos at webridestv.com.